is one of the deadliest nightclub fires in our country's history.
100 people died and hundreds more were hurt at the Station nightclub in Warwick, Rhode Island back in 2003. The fire started when the crew of the band Great White set off fireworks up on stage. Flames quickly engulfed the building. And 9 months after the tragedy, the club's owners and the band's tour manager were held responsible, but a plea agreement meant there was no trial. Now they're telling their side of the story for the first time on CBS's 48 Hours.
Why are you sitting here talking to me?
We wanted the full story to come out, not just some of it, and that for people who want to come to their own conclusion on what happened that night.
Former Rhode Island resident and investigative journalist Scott James wrote a book about the Station nightclub fire called Trial by Fire.
And I talked to him today about the investigation and why the lack of a trial left many details unreported and questions about the tragedy unanswered.
And basically, if you were in there 90 seconds after that first fire started, you did not survive. And really, the ripple effects felt by thousands in New England. It was believed that the legal capacity of the nightclub was 300 people. And that was reported for weeks, and we didn't find out until months later that the legal capacity was actually 404. Well, this makes a difference because if it's 300, then they were clearly over that number, and they had been breaking the law. But it wasn't 300. It was more than 400. And there's a question about whether or not they really exceeded the legal capacity.
How long did they serve?
The twist of this story that had not been reported was that they allowed one of them to stay free and one of them to go to prison. And the way the deal worked was that the state basically said they would decide amongst themselves which of the two brothers would be the one to serve. And so there's a scene in the book where we see them at a Dunkin' Donuts where they're having this discussion about who's going to be the one better suited for prison. And they decide that Michael is.
They talk on camera for 48 hours. What do we hear them talk about?
I think for Jeffrey, I think that this kind of brings it full circle. You mentioned that Jeffrey was a TV news reporter in Boston. Jeffrey was the type of aggressive TV news reporter who chased the bad guys down the street. And so it was a real reversal of fortune for him suddenly to find himself being accused of being the bad guy and being chased down the street. And he said to me repeatedly that he always wanted to talk because he always felt that the people who didn't talk when he was a reporter, he always concluded, well, they must be hiding something. They must be guilty. So he wanted to talk.
So you can watch 48 Hours Saturday night at 10 o'clock on WBZ, and we'll have more of our interview with author Scott James on CBS in Boston tomorrow beginning at 10 a.m.
Before we